It is 3 a.m. in a typical Western home, and a baby starts to cry. Down the hallway, the exhausted parents wake up in a sudden panic. They debate, should we go in now? Or do we let them cry it out? They check the glowing baby monitor, their stress levels rising fast. Now, let's cross the ocean to a quiet, minimalist Tokyo apartment. Inside the bedroom, a 6-month-old baby whimpers softly in the dark. The mother is lying right next to the baby on a warm futon mattress. She does not jump up in a panic. She does not turn on the lights. She simply opens her eyes, watches for a brief moment, and waits. Within 90 seconds, the baby sighs, rolls over, and falls asleep. The mother closes her eyes and easily drifts back to sleep as well. No yelling. No complex sleep training guides. No midnight battles. How is this quiet sleep miracle possible in almost every Japanese home? Why do their babies sleep through the night while yours does not? The secret is not genetic luck or a special brand of baby formula. It is built into a parenting philosophy that Western experts ignore. By the end of this video, you will understand the science behind it. And most importantly, you will learn how to use these gentle tricks to get your baby to sleep peacefully tonight. It all starts with a single powerful word, shitsuke. In Japanese, this word is written with 2 characters. One meaning body, and one meaning beauty. It translates literally to attach beauty to the body. This means no punishment and no harsh control. Shitsuke is the art of raising a child who actually wants to behave, not because they are afraid of consequences, but because good behavior has become a natural part of who they are. Think about that for a second. In Western parenting, we wait for the bad behavior, then we react. We yell, take away the iPad, or send them to their room. For a few minutes it works, but then it happens again and again. That is because we are treating the symptom, not the cause. Japanese parents do the opposite. They prevent the fire. They do that by asking one question when a child acts out. What skill is my child missing right now? Not how do I stop this behavior, but what does my child not yet know how to do? Because here is the truth. Children do not misbehave to make your life difficult. They misbehave because they lack a skill, like emotional regulation, patience, communication. These are not things children are born with. They have to be taught patiently, step by step. And the moment you shift from punishing behavior to teaching the missing skill, everything changes. Now let's go back to that mother on the train. Why did she not rush in to stop the toddler's tantrum? Because she was practicing something called mimamoru. Mamoru means to watch over, while protecting. It is the Japanese belief that children grow stronger through difficulty. They grow when adults resist the urge to intervene at every single moment. In the West, we are trained to fix things fast. If a child struggles, we immediately step in. If a child cries, we solve it. If a child fails, we rescue them, and we do it out of love. But here is the unintended consequence. Every time we rush in, we send a silent message. You cannot handle this. Japanese parents do something radically different. They step back and they observe. Not coldly, but with a deep trust in their child's capacity. They let the child sit in the discomfort just long enough to try. And when the child manages it even partially, that experience becomes the foundation of genuine confidence. Not the confidence that comes from being told good job every 5 minutes, but the confidence that comes from actually doing something hard. Studies in developmental psychology call this productive struggle, and it is one of the strongest predictors of emotional resilience. Before you jump in, pause, watch, and give them 10 seconds. Here is where Western assumptions usually break down. People assume Japanese parenting must be strict, cold, and rigid. But the opposite is true. It is built on AMAE, depending on another person's love. In the earliest years, mothers are extraordinarily close to children. Co-sleeping is common, and physical closeness is constant. The child is never made to feel alone in the world. This is not babying. It is the foundation of security. A child who feels securely attached develops a system capable of self-regulation. They do not need to act out to get attention. They do not need to test limits to feel secure. Closeness is the soil from which self-discipline naturally grows. Gradually, as the child develops, independence is gently encouraged. Responsibility is added little by little. It is a beautiful balance. Warmth first, structure second. Have you ever noticed that Japanese children clean their own classrooms? No janitors. No adults telling them. They just do it. That is because behavior becomes character through daily repetition. At age 4, children are given small daily responsibilities: setting the table, packing bags, cleaning up after meals. These small rituals build their identity as capable people. We set rules, but we often forget to build the identity. So, pick one small daily ritual to introduce this week. Expect cooperation. Show trust and watch who your child starts to become. If you want to raise your child with science, hit subscribe now. Sleep well, and I will see you in our next video.